Hey, good Monday morning, everybody. On this January 29th, I'm Chris Allen here on the Sam channel, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and X, all sponsored by Ace Hardware Marketplace. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Is the sun ever going to shine again? Because I'm starting to. It is the sun going to come out today? Probably not. Will it come out tomorrow? Will it come out tomorrow? Tomorrow? Bet your bottom dollar. Uh, eh, um, Possibly. It's gotten to where it's almost like, when are we going to see some sunshine? I do think we're going to see sunshine this week. We just got to give it a little more time. I know it doesn't look all that great right now. There's the view outside, live from the home place here out in Plano. Um, you, that looks like, there may be a little bit of blue. Maybe it looks like it's trying to clear up in spot, but I think overall today it's still going to be just cloudy. And as you can see, the crepe myrtle. Oh, there goes a car down the street. See, and there's a person walking in the background. I told you this was a live view out my window. Some of you didn't believe me. Well, you might have believed me yesterday when you saw the crepe myrtle that's right there in front um, moved. And you see it moving a little bit. There's still a little bit of a breeze, but today will not be as windy as it was yesterday. But you see the clouds. This is the way it looks over much of the area. And there's still a little bit of drizzle out there. So, yeah. But it's not going to be as windy as it was yesterday. And thank you for the folks that chimed in and said that's a crepe myrtle in front of my house. I wasn't really sure what kind of tree that was, or bush or shrub or whatever it is. I guess it's a tree. But anyway, there you go. Cloudy, light breeze, and it's going to be that kind of a day because we're going to not see that much change in the way uh, this atmosphere is right now. There's still a lot of deep moisture, more near to the ground than up in the air. So today is just going to be cloudy. There's that inversion of the atmosphere where the ground is just cold and damp, or cooler and damp. And then you get even cooler air coming in, and it compresses everything. And the result is up about what we call 700 millibars. So there's a layer of cloud that don't want to fall apart or shake apart. And that's what you're seeing on the satellite view this morning. It's just a layer of clouds. It's not really in a hurry to go anywhere, and there's not enough dry air to overcome the damp air. And so you have the clouds kind of locked in there. There may be times today when it looks like um, it wants to clear up, but I would say not much. You see all the little green boxes around the Wabash River, the Ohio River, back into Arkansas, southern. Those are flood warnings from all the heavy rains of last week that are still running downstream and causing some minor flooding in a few areas. But we don't have anything here in Kentucky that is that way. Outings of the Smokies, the Great Smoky Mountains, they're still under winter weather advisories for some higher elevation mix and snowflakes and all. Guys, it's all pretty quiet, just cloudy morning. And it looks like it's going to stay that way for today. Let's take a look at and the Kentucky President Network this morning on this Monday. Where is it? There it is. Okay. Now, here we go. And a look at temperatures as of 6:40 this morning. I'm getting a little earlier start I'm not on the radio this morning because Sheila has a doctor's appointment. Everything's good. It's just an appointment, and we got to go early. I got to leave here in a few minutes and take her to that. But otherwise, she's doing well. Thank you for asking. Temperatures just enough above freezing that we don't have to worry about any of this stuff freezing on the roadways. I think most of the surface temperatures are warm enough to keep this all from icing up. But close to 32 and at 32 in a couple of places like Russellville, back toward Hopkinsville, and then up toward Madisonville. Then you get over toward Greenville, Central City, and even up toward Ohio County, Hartford, Beaver Dam. So there you go. The winds, let's check that. Winds are coming out of the north and northwest 3, 9, 6, 8, 7, 6, 4. It's not that bad. It's not as bad as it was yesterday. The winds were really rough yesterday. Yesterday was just, blech. I mean, just big old yuck is the best way. That's one word that I think is befitting of the day that it was yesterday. It was just yuck because it was just that wind, that persistent drizzle and rain, and it just yuck. Here's a look at the 10-day model blender, and we see everything is going to stay pretty steady. We're going to go from maybe 42 today to 50 tomorrow before that next little clipper comes in and brings us a shot of rain. Then we go back to the mid 40s on Wednesday. Here's the first day of February. We're going to warm up 10 degrees to 55 on Thursday. Then upper 50s, maybe even getting close to 60. Then back into the 40s and 50s next week. I don't really see any wholesale change again. No big drops in temperature and no big swings up in temperature. Everything's going to stay pretty well even, which means no major systems coming in that's going to bring us either severe weather or snow or anything like that. It's going to stay pretty quiet. All right, I'll look at the maps before and where did it go? Where did it go? There we are. Okay. It's Monday. So I'm having thinking issues. All right. Let's see here. I need another cup of coffee. So here's the departing system. Here's high pressure building in, but I just don't think it's going to be enough to scrub out the clouds. So don't be too disappointed if we just stay cloudy today. There could be times, I mean, when it looks like the sun wants to come out, but I think overall it's going to stay cloudy. Here we go into tonight. And then tomorrow, here comes our Clipper system, pretty fast moving cold front that's going to just dive right into the area. As we get into Tuesday morning and afternoon, here it comes with that chance of rain. And it would be all rain because we're going to get to near 50 for a high temperature. On the backside of it, yes, there's colder air. Into Wednesday, there may be a mix over in the eastern part of the state, but it'll be gone by the time the coldest air reaches us. Thursday looks good, high pressure, and we're going to warm back up into the mid 50s with sunshine. Yay! We just got to give it a little more time. Be patient, my friends. It's hard to do, I know, because I'm like, I miss the sun. I miss sunshine. Here comes another little clipper that's going to try to make a run at us on Friday into Saturday. It's going to go south of us without any precipitation, but the tail end of this has Pacific moisture. And look at all this back here from Arizona, New Mexico, Utah, Colorado, Yeah, that's the next storm system that will be coming our direction. By the time we get into Sunday, it's going to be close to us and begin to bring us some rain. And it looks like temperatures will be warm enough for it to be rain and nothing else. So that's certainly good. But I mean, not good that we're going to get more rain, but at least it'll be rain and not snow. Uh, Hopefully, it's again just taking a quick look back outside. Yeah, this is the kind of day it's going to be, just like that. Unless you're lucky enough to get some sunshine breaking through at times, it's possible. It's possible. All right, you guys have a great Monday. Again, I'm not on the radio. I got to leave here in about 5 minutes and take Sheila to her appointment. Um, let's see. I will be on News 40 tonight at 5, 6, and 10, as usual. So I'll be back in time for that. In the meantime, God bless you. Thank you for watching and have a great Monday.